If you're thinking about being a franchisee for the first time this year, this video will give you some context about the legal stuff. One of the things we do for folks that are contemplating being new franchisees is FDD reviews. We do a wide range of work for franchisees, from being new all the way up to having 200, 250 units. And I do love helping people get into it at the outset. Franchising is a way to be independent and do your own thing and have your own business. And so doing an FDD review is fun. If you want to do an FDD review, what that is you've gotten an FDD from the franchisor. That's a franchise disclosure document. It's a big legal document. It's 200, 300 pages. If you get a Taco Bell FDD, it's 1,000 pages. If you hire us and you show up, typically you're ready to go. You've made a decision, I probably want to do this, but I'm going to check the box with the attorney. So we're going to get you scheduled within 3 to 5 business days for a 90-minute session to go over it. When we meet, we're going to go through the FDD, starting with the franchise agreement. The franchise agreement is an exhibit to the FDD, and it's the operative document. At the end of the day, everything else is going to get thrown away, and the FDD is going to, and the franchise agreement is going to live. We're going to go through that from top to bottom, stopping where I've got a comment or a question, and backing up where you've got a comment or a question. We're also going to go over some things that we're not going to have a comment or a question about, but we're going to do a little education, because you're going to learn a lot about franchising and franchise systems just through going over the document with us. We're also going to tell you a little bit about what's not there. Creating a legal document like that is really a series of choices. And the choices that the attorney who's created that document have made can be instructive. And so we're going to tell you what's not been there. You couldn't know that unless you've read 1,000 of these things, which sadly I have. When we're done, I'll be keeping a list. I'm going to send you the list. You're going to look at it. Is it okay? Is it everything we talked about? We'll send it to the franchisor. They're in sales mode. So about 1 to 2 days later, we're going to get back and answer all of our comments and questions interlineated. If they're going to do an amendment to that franchise agreement, that amendment's going to be attached. If the amendment is not attached, they want us to do the amendment, that's fine, we'll do it. We do this by flat fee. You're not going to get another bill. We're just going to go back and forth until this process is done, and until you tell us, I'm either done, I'm not going to sign it, or I'm done, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to be a franchisee. Most franchisors will tell you that they won't negotiate the terms of the franchise agreement, and that's mostly true. The big stuff, terms like royalties and the length, that's not really on the table. But there are some things that they will accommodate. Things like the time that you might have to open your franchise. Maybe we'll get some extensions if you can't find the place quickly enough, or we'll get just a standard that says, look, if you're using your best efforts in good faith, they're not going to default you. We might also take a look at some of the fees that they charge, little fees, but they add up. So maybe there's a technology fee. Maybe you're buying 3 territories. We don't want three technology fees to start at $500 a piece from the jump. Let's make sure that they're not going to start the technology fee until you open the additional territory, and we'll save some money over time that way. We're also going to send you off to just get some things clarified and explained. Invariably in the franchise agreement, there are going to be some things that are referenced that by necessity aren't flushed out. And we're going to send you to go learn, like if there's just a reference to a national sales program, we're going to send you, find out about that. Is it mandatory? Or do you have to qualify? Is it a good deal? What are the margins like? That kind of thing is going to make you more informed when you sign the agreement. By the time you're done with us, I'm quite sure that you'll feel more confident understanding the agreement and understanding the relationship between you, the franchisee, and the franchisor. We'll also touch on some business stuff. How does your entity relate to you? Some tax stuff a little bit, but you will be settled and prepared and more confident when you have completed the FDD review with us.